Hey everybody, tonight is the primary for New York City mayor. It's expected to be competitive, we're finally going to find out if it's going to be the more establishment Andrew Cuomo or the more progressive Zohran Mamdani. There is a live stream planned for tonight. The polls close at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start at 8:45 Eastern, 5:45 Pacific. We're probably not going to get the results tonight, but stop by if you're interested. So we've already got a lot of ballots returned in early voting, almost 400,000 across all the boroughs. Now the thing about this election is it's technically a primary, and whoever does win still has to win in the general election in November. But because the city is so blue, it's widely expected that whichever Democrat wins the nomination is going to be the winner in November. In fact, Republicans already have their nominee. It's Curtis Sliwa. He was unopposed and he was also the nominee 4 years ago. So we're going to take a last look here at whatever polls came out over the past few days. We've got 3 new ones on here. Now keep in mind there is ranked choice voting here with the Democrats. You could rank up to 5 candidates, and if you don't get more than 50% of the vote, whoever has the lowest amount is going to be eliminated, and then their votes are reallocated into the other candidates until somebody gets to 50%. So in this top poll from YouGov, it takes a full 10 rounds here for anybody to get over 50%. Once that happens, it's Andrew Cuomo at 57, Zohran Mamdani at 43. So that is actually convincing there for Cuomo. But down here, we've got one from Harris X. Now this one has a backing from Cuomo, and this one takes 7 rounds. But Cuomo then hits 52%, and Mamdani just at 28. That one obviously seems a little bit too charitable to Cuomo. But then we've got Emerson. They're usually considered to be an unbiased pollster. They've got it finishing up in 8 rounds. And there they actually have Mamdani in the lead by 4, 52 to 48. So that's really kind of scrambled the two camps. Cuomo is considered more establishment, more moderate. He's definitely gotten spooked by Mamdani's progress over the past few months. So much that he's had to rally someone like Bill Clinton to get behind him. It's hard to imagine that has a lot of weight at this point. But Clinton did give him the endorsement. We've seen Mamdani get the AOC endorsement as well in the past. Now there's also incumbent mayor Eric Adams technically running as an independent. There's also the possibility that somebody mounts a write-in campaign in November. There's a lot of question marks here, but let's look a little closer at this poll from Emerson. Let's get down into it here. We've got a table here that shows the history of support between the major candidates. Back in early February, Cuomo was at 33. He's been pretty stagnant the whole time. Now he's at 35. Now keep in mind this is just on the initial ballot. Now Mamdani is here in yellow. He started at just 1%, and he's definitely surged all the way to 32, right behind Cuomo. And then we see here in the final round, again, Mamdani leads 52 to 48. And you can see the breakdown of each round right here on this table. So we're not going to go over all of that, but we've got voters under 50 break for Mamdani by a 2-to-1 margin. Cuomo leads those 50 to 59, 63 to 37, and voters over 60, 56 to 44. How about Hispanic voters breaking for Cuomo, 60 to 40? Black voters also break for Cuomo, 62 to 38. So where's Mamdani getting his support from? Well, that's going to be with white voters, 61 to 39, and Asian voters, 79 to 21. So some interesting racial dynamics. How about with education? Cuomo is ahead with voters that don't have a 4-year college degree, 61 to 39. Mamdani leads college-educated voters, 62 to 38. And the gender breakdown is men supporting Mamdani, 56 to 44. Women are going for Cuomo, 52 to 48. So a fascinating demographic breakdown. The last thing we could do is see where people are putting their money and take a look at the markets. Now this easily could change by the time you watch this video, but I'm predicted Mamdani is at 54, Cuomo is at 50. And if you take a look at the 90-day trend, there Cuomo had a healthy lead for a long time, but it came crashing down about a couple of weeks ago. Then he went back up, and now it's pretty much dead even. Now we can do the same thing for Polymarket. This is just over the past 24 hours, and you can see there's been a lot of lead changes. Both sides think that they have the finish line in their sights. And it really is a coin flip. Here Mamdani is ahead by about 10 points. Now this is also for the general election. You've also got Eric Adams in there about 10%. And you've got Curtis Sliwa, the Republican, way down there at 2.4. I could see either side winning it, but if Mamdani pulls it out, it's definitely going to be a bigger political upset. Now with ranked choice voting, it could take some time to tabulate all the votes. So we might not actually know for at least a few days, if not more. Now there's also the chance that the late breakers go one way or the other, and maybe it's actually actually not that competitive. If that's the case, I would expect Cuomo to win as opposed to Mamdani. So yeah, it's a deep blue city. It's not a statewide election, but it is a massive city. It's a competitive election. And there's two different factions of Democrats going at it. Cuomo is the former three-term governor, but he's got a ton of baggage. Mamdani is going to be very young, but he's got energy. We're going to see how it all plays out starting tonight. Stop by for that stream if you're interested, and let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to happen in this race for mayor? Is Cuomo going to get it done, or is Mamdani going to pull it out? And could something crazy happen in the general election? Let me know what you think down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.